this computer. Okay, guys, so I think we're recording. I think we're recording. I'm gonna think that we are. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, good. So welcome, guys. So again, this is our just a recap. You know, it's tough, again, technical difficulty kind of thing. We've tried this before to try to go live, try to do Zooms and stuff right from the meetings like that, and they're a nightmare, and they're really just harder to do then. But I wanted to make sure, because there was a lot of information that we shared other than those videos that you guys could see, and I wanted to make sure that I shared it with all of you guys if you wanted to see it. So everybody has watched the videos, is that correct? You've seen all the new products, so very fun. It's going to be an amazing amazing season. So let's just sort of go through these pretty quick. So just, and I need to update right up here, your team updates go here. Okay, we get it. All right, so here's a couple things that I wanted to make sure that just when we talk about meetings and stuff coming up, I always like to start any of our meetings like this, going over dates and stuff. So Bookings Bootcamp. So I want to make sure everybody understands what this is. So we started this year so to help people get bookings. This is not a commitment of every Sunday night or every Monday or whatever, but I'm starting actually another group every month. We had one last month for January. There's one out there right now that I've put the link for Bookings Bootcamp for February. It's starting now, and what it entails is throughout the month, I might go live, I might put some training out there. This is going to be, we're going to start on Thursday, we're going to have a booking blitz, but again, it's all virtual, so you just sort of get in on it, and I usually run it for 24 hours, so if you're not able to start it when everybody else can, you can do it another time. And speaking of people that won from the last one, got prizes, except for you, Patty Tuck. Yours got buried in my pile, and it's coming out because you won one of them. So I don't want you to think, but there's prizes for the booking blitzes. So I do have yours. Look, it's right here, Patty Tuck. It's like already. I gotta just, yeah, please, I got it. You know how I roll. This is good for me that it's here. So we do that, and then what I want to do, and what my thought is that throughout the month, we're also going to include some training on host coaching. You know, that's something that you know, not always do we get in, but how do we make these parties going to be really good now? But then also talking about how to book from the parties. And the reason why I'm doing it month by month is because we've got different things going on. You know, so this month, you know, we're going to talk about how to book parties from your parties by teasing them about the new products coming out in March. You know what I mean? We did last month, we worked on booking parties for February by stoneware. So that's why I want to do it month by month. And it's something that if you were in the last one, you don't automatically get into this one. Like, I want only people to actually, you have to say, yep, I want in here, I want to see. And it doesn't matter how many shows you want. If you want to have 2 shows for the month, if you want to have 1 show for the month, and you don't have that on your calendar now, or you just want to learn about how to get, do that host coaching, how to do, you know, get some parties, you know, bookings from parties. And this stuff that comes out all the time, too. That I see from home office, different training. So that, again, is where I want to sort of feed it into that group. So if you're not a part of that group, and that sounds like something that you want to be, we will be talking about virtual, we will be talking about live. Make sure that you go and request to be in. The link, if you don't have the link, you can message me, but it is in the Veerling organization. But if you can't find it, come to me and make sure that you get into that. The other thing is, and there's some people on this call that are part of this, we've been having a 12-week training going on that meets every Sunday night. We have a half-hour training. It's a 12-week training for people that really want to, you know, do a little bit more. So not just add bookings, but we're really moving and building businesses and stuff. We'll have a brand new one of those starting on February 24th. So if you're on this call and you're thinking, you know what, yep, this is my time. I want to go on that Disney trip. I want to make more money. I want any one of these things, let me know and we'll get you in on this training. Our next meeting will be March 4th. That's going to be another virtual like this. So it'll be Monday, March 1st. That's our first one, our next one. And then the other thing too is that if you haven't done and registered, if you're local around, and go to the Concord, New Hampshire training. The home office, this is a home office, a 1-day training. It goes from 9 to 3. There's a bunch of us that are driving down from Maine, and we can carpool, but we're getting up in the morning and going down. It's only 2.5, 3 hours down. We've gone by the 31st deadline. So like right now it's only $25 for the day training. It's not bad at all. Includes lunch. The home office is going to be there. I know I'm going to be doing some training. Dr. Wire, and there's about 50 to 75 consultants from the area into New Hampshire and Vermont and stuff that are all in Massachusetts that are going to be going. So make sure that if you are interested in that, again, ask me about it, ask your director about it, but definitely make sure to get in on that as well and get your registration in so we can start talking about carpooling. And then the other thing that I just want to make sure that we talk about now is Chicago. We've got National Conference in Chicago on July 25th to 27th. An amazing time. I was just thinking about that. I've got some fun videos that I get Emma. She's great at putting together like vlogs, like putting videos and stuff together. So what I was going to do was she's got them, and so she just needs to put them all together. That's one of the things that we're going to be doing as well is just that I'll be putting that out because you guys are going to look at it and be like, oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Like, I need to go. So make sure you think we're starting to plan on that. This is a great time that if you got to take off time of work, you got to find childcare, you got to start stashing money away. This is a great time to do that. Okay, so let's talk about if you guys remember now, because we've got a big group, I did mute people, but if you guys up in the chat somewhere, you've got a chat button why don't you just write it? We talked a little with Stacy and I were talking a little at the beginning. Why don't you just write what your favorite product is, your favorite new product in the chat. Just start calling them out so we can see what it is. I'll start with mine. Oh, what happened there? Oh, well, what happened there? Why is it doing that? Maybe I can't do that. Okay. Well, I used that walk today too, actually, Patty, and it's amazing. Oh, Grady, yes, I used it tonight. I made the General Tso's. I did a little bit of variation, but it was amazing. Yeah, I have not used the V's trays yet. I was going to get some sweet potato. I would love to make those, some chips and stuff. We love making the potato in the microwave. It was sort of a pain in the butt, but we loved that. We loved that too. So a lot of, oh yeah, the mix and the mix and dispense. It was fun. I got mine all back together, Deanna. Remember how I told you mine was in 40,000 pieces. But that is a fun. One of the things I shared with the group last night is about any of these products to make sure that you read the use and care before you play with them. Couple reasons. For example, like when we talked about the grater. Oh, for crying out loud. When we talked about the grater, Dot DeWyron, our executive director, I was on a call with her about it, and she's like, oh, I can't even stand. I was trying to do I had it on the grater blade, and I was putting in this cabbage, and it just was not working. And I said, well, that's because for cabbage, you're going to put it on the slicing, and it's going to work fine. Oh, I didn't, like just certain things. And also like cheese, like, you can put it in, you put the cheese in along the slope. It says if you take a whole little block of cheese, if you put it along there's a slope you'll see in the food holder that works best, and that does work best. Like there's just little things like make sure these products are going to be really important that you watch the use and care. That dispenser thing, watch the use and care on that. Like you think you can just open it up and shove batter in it, start pumping it up and then but like there's some little keys and tricks to making it work really well. And we were talking about it. It is made to come all apart. Like that top part where the squeezer thing is, it unlocks. So there's like a spring in there and everything. And it's made, you can see, it's made to come apart like that. So you just got to figure out how to get it back together and stuff. But it's good. I promise it's all good. Okay, any questions so far about products or anything like that? Anybody have any products or comments about the products? The oven rubber, Deanna, that sounds obscene. I know what you mean though. You're too funny. Yeah. So yes, I know that that's a big thing too. One of the things I want to throw out as well is that the whole, I know some of those additions to the quick cooker, the racks and those little things. Make sure to watch that information too, because that is, I'll tell you, I was on a call. We as directors, we were on a call a couple weeks ago with Tracy Brick Poole, the CEO, and she was talking about, that the quick cooker, we sold more of them. Like that was our top sales for sales, the number of like the cost, because remember, because it does cost more. But in 4 months, that's our highest sales product in 2018. Yeah. So here's the big thing. That's our flagship product. Like that is something that putting these additions to it. We talked a little bit last night about how to market it. We've got people talking all the time that they've got the Instapot, they use it, or they got it for Christmas, or they got it on Black Friday and it's still in the box. I hear that all the time. So, I've offered that some and had a quick cooker, Instapot, cooking workshops. And what really happens is you go with your quick cooker, you teach them one of our fabulous recipes. That chicken parm pasta is a great one. Any of those that are really fast, a lot of flavor, easy. You teach them how to do that. They might have their Instapot. So now they're maybe going to get their Instapot out and start using it regularly. But here's what I'm finding is that other people in the room do not have an Instapot or a pressure cooker yet. And they're booking parties to get a quick cooker because they do. I don't ever knock the Instapot, but I do tell them how Pampered Chef, why Pampered Chef came in late to the game. We try, and we can do a whole pressure cooker training. I can do that for you guys. We came in late to the game, but what our features are compared to the Instant Pot. And so people are like, well, if I'm going to get one anyway, I might as well get one. And if they get it as a half price, as one of as a host benefit, they're paying about what they'd be paying for the Instapot anyway. So that is something important to keep in mind is that's why we're adding some of these accessories, and it's definitely something to still make sure that you're focusing on. So you could do the carnitas or something like that, as well as make taco shells in the little thing. You know what I mean? And grate up some veggies to put on it in the grater. I mean, that would be a great party to do using the Instapot and some of our other new products. Okay. So that's how we're going to use that. All right, new season's material. So this is the cover of the catalog. Did you guys see? I can't remember what was in it. Did you see a picture of the catalog? This is the cover of it. Is it beautiful? Here's a couple things to let you know. It's a snapshot of our Start Fresh theme for the season. And this actually shows all of the fresh ingredients that go into that General Tso's chicken. So that's what's sort of fun about that. And then, of course, that new product that makes it possible. And easy ways to use fresh ingredients are just what our customers are looking for. You'll see a little bit more of it. Now, when you get into the catalog, you'll start seeing that there's beautiful pictures of the products. On page 16 and 17, which is this page right here, you see, I think this is this page here. If not here, it's on another one. But look at a seasoned Pampered Chef stone. We've never had a picture of a seasoned Pampered Chef stone in the catalog ever. So we love that as well. As you go through the catalog too, you'll see that there's little quotes. There's 8 consultant quotes throughout with a did you know about being a consultant. This is really fun too. We've got, this is the center spread, actually, the most loved products. There's a new look to the opportunity page on 62 and 63, and then they've changed the hosting message on the back of the catalog. 3 of that 4 half-price products for half-price combos are new for this season too. I will post, because I don't know if you guys have been able to see it, but I will post the interactive catalog. Have you guys seen that yet? Yeah, no? Okay, I'll post the interactive catalog so you guys can take a look at it as well. So it's really beautiful, really fresh. I mean, these layouts are gorgeous. Tells a story, again, as we go through as usual. So you'll really see that kind of thing as we go. We spent some time last night at the meeting really analyzing the catalog. They were split into groups, and everybody had sort of a specific thing to sort of look in, like on this page they had to look at, you know, it talks about what's on your wish list. Like there's always, you keep finding these little you know, plugs for the gift registry or the wedding registry and stuff like that. Those, you know, just different call outs. There's also, you'll find a call out once in a while about the about our blog, you know, the Pampered Chef blog. And that was something that one of the girls had said, like, we need to have a training on how to do that. So I was thinking that it would be fun to do a training on making a, and Patty, you tell me if this would be good. And Grady, you might like this too. Making a calendar for social media, like a Monday through Friday, or even Monday through Sunday. If we came up with as a team, all right, Monday, you're going to post a link to the blog, you know, because again, Pampered Chef has a blog. If you go to your website as a customer, one of the things says blog, and then Pampered Chef, you know, feeds it with these really great seasonal, you know, trendy kind of blog entries. But if they click on any of the products or any of the recipes, it goes right to your website. So why not on Mondays everybody goes in there and you just pick a blog that you know, one of the entries that sounds interesting, and you make some sort of a post social media on that. And maybe on Tuesday you post a favorite recipe for that. You know what I mean? Like to come up with like a calendar like that. Patty, you've done those before with SimShare Social, one of those social media things. I've seen those kind of things. For me, it would be easy if it was all the same on Mondays, all the same on Tuesday. You know what I mean? And then you could just sort of do it like that. So just something that I was thinking about that came through as this conversation of what's here on the page was going through too. So here's some pictures of the mini catalog, which is very pretty and cute. Bubble waffles for you, Stacy, right? You have some bubble waffles. I feel like I've missed a screen. Let me go back. No, I guess not. Maybe I missed a screen here. Oh no, I guess it's here. Oh, here's, oh no, I didn't. Okay, so this is, so there's the mini catalog. I'll tell you about dates and stuff here for a minute. One of the things, there is a video on there. We did not watch it last night, but there is going to be a new party thing. It's the Prep Ahead party theme. And this is a great one. And there's a girl that's a 30-minute thing training there that she talks about how she does that party thing. But it's a perfect way to connect with customers. Gives you the opportunity to teach them how to make fast, fresh meals on the table, even on the busiest nights. That whole idea of prepping ahead, that's huge. It's very trendy. And we, you know, talked about that. But sometimes it's hard to get people together or to do something if it's just for the fun of it anymore. It's hard to get a bunch of girls together, even on virtual, you know, but if you can tell them, let's do a virtual party where I can show your friends how to do easy prep to make their meals faster and easier. Like, to get people together, let me show you guys some, you know, like do a Prep Ahead workshop. That puts a lot of value in there as well. And you see that a busy schedule is one of the top reasons people choose takeout. I'm telling you, I made that General Tso's tonight in like a few minutes flat because I used leftover cabbage that I'd sliced for the salad last night. I had, and again, I already had this stuff already cut up. I had carrot sticks and celery sticks left from Super Bowl, you know, Sunday. So I used so I had all this stuff prepped ahead, but it just went together. And I was like, this would get rid of I crave Chinese sometimes, and this would take care of it. So that would really make that easy. So the Prep Ahead party theme is something you can offer your customers for a great, healthier solution. It's a great reason to book a party. So that's Sarah Birchfield. She's got little spiky hair. She's got a great cooking party video. You'll see her whole demo and stuff right on there. Where those other videos are, where you guys saw the different products and stuff, those are all in there. Okay, did anybody earn new products, free products in December and January? Here is what you earned. Look at this little typo right here. This is supposed to be December 2018, not 2019. I did not make that one. But you will, a couple things. You are going to, if you were an active consultant in the last 3 months, this week you are going to get a pack. And I think Rose said she got hers today, Deanna. But you're going to get a pack of catalogs, a mini catalog, and a copy of this season's best. That's what we call a changeover pack. It automatically sends you that if you've been active once in the last 3 months. So that is a great thing that will just start coming. Here's what you're going to get for free, but also starting today, I don't know if you went in and checked, you can get new product samples for 50% off. You can start getting those as well. I'm trying to see the chat because I know some people can, and I can't. Oh, here we go. All right. Yes, she did. March 1st. Great. What date should we start using? Yes, March 1st. Oh, Patty, you got yours today too. Yeah, they're so pretty. Okay, good. And then we're back to Deanna's oven rubber. Patty, you make me giggle too. Okay, so that is that. Let's talk about other stuff that's happening. So this is another thing that's important to know, okay? Because we're going to sort of back up a little bit and start talking about February too. But as of today, if let's say you have a March party set up in Pampered Chef, if you have guests that are going to that link, so your friend Celia is having a party on March 2nd, you've set up her party, you've given Celia the link to pass to her people. They will only see right now the new spring summer product prices. They will not see anything that's getting discontinued at the end of the month. They won't see any of that. They'll only see the new stuff. Okay, up until the 28th, if they're connected to a February party, they're only going to see the fall winter product prices. Okay, so there's no. So here's the point, guys. Don't hold over any parties into March thinking that they can double dip into both seasons, because it won't happen. Going to go from whatever their show date is, that's where they're going to actually get their thing. There is a picture somewhere. I feel like if you go under Veerling Organization, that Tori posted it yesterday, Stacy, last night, because that was a question. Yeah, Tori posted. Oh, hi, Tori. I didn't even see you here. But Tori did post that because that was the same question. Because that's another way to get orders and bookings right now for this month as well. So customers connected to so even if you have parties that are going from March, that are open still from February, March 1st to the 15th, they won't be able to see the new stuff. So that's sort of the thing. Don't close up our parties at the end of February and let's just move on. That's really what the point of that whole thing is. Okay. So let's go on to the next thing. Here's some new things that Pampered Chef is doing. I don't know who here has ever used the customer connection emails. Anybody know what that is? And we can do a training on this. Tori, you have. Have you, Jen Tagle, used them? Yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you about these. Is that this is a way that you could, the Pampered Chef automatically sends like emails out to our customers monthly, or sometimes you see them going out more. They automatically send some out. We do have the ability to manually send emails to our people that are in our database. And they up until now have had just pretty much templates. Like you'll see, if you can see on this picture, this one is like a new fall product template. The next one, it looks like, is a new help with cancer template. We'd have it where like maybe this month it would say 60% off stone template. Like there's different like templates that they would have. The big concern is that you could never change the picture, and it was really hard to make a blank one. They did come up with a blank one. But the point is I would post things forever and a day on Facebook, but then I would run one of these and send email. When I don't think anybody uses email, I would get a totally different response from people through the email. So there definitely is customers of yours that look at their email and are going to see your email before they're going to see your Facebook. So this is definitely something to do. But the nice thing is that they've just changed this. You can't see this, but there's a thing down here, because you see this shop button right here? You can choose whether you want to put a shop button on there, a book button, or a join my team button. So you can make a button then, and then they would be able to click that and then either go shop or book a party, or you can choose that. So it's pretty high tech kind of thing of what we did. And we can do some more training on this as it comes alive. This is big. Those are, if you guys know my sister Amy, who's been around for a while, she was about freaking right out in the meeting because it was just such an exciting thing that we were able to do. Okay, here's what we're going to talk about real quick though is so we're all excited about all the new stuff. It is February 5th. We still have a full month of February that we do not, because like you said, Grady, we can't sell the new stuff till March 1st. We still want to have, whether you're looking towards Disney or whether you're looking towards just anything. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is a big thing. It doesn't matter what you're looking for. Remember, what you do today affects your business 60 to 90 days. So if you just focus right now on booking up your March and your February is not, I guarantee you might have a good March, but you're going to hurt in April and May. You're going to be like, yeah, I don't even know what happened. It's such a great month. I'll say to you, okay, what happened 3 months ago? And we'll look, and it would have been that you took this month off. That's just what happened. I guarantee it. Don't test me. Right, Heidi? Heidi, don't test me, right? Heidi knows not to test me. She tests me on everything, and then she finds out what happened. So don't test me. This is what happened. So you want to make sure. And it's an incredible month. Here's the cool thing. We've got these great stoneware things that are going on. Remember, if they can pick, if a $200 party, they get one set or piece for 60% off. And then when they hit the $650 level, they can pick two. This is a great, those stoneware pieces, I know, Patty, you had said that you love those. What a great way to book March parties from these February parties by saying, listen, I know you love that stoneware. Let's have a party this month so that you can get it, because there's going to be new stuff that you can be able to add to your kit or to your set next month when the new stuff comes out. So really to push that, and those are the kind of things that we do. I'm talking about booking for February. Oh, this is what I was going to talk, but we're not going to listen to them. It's really not a very, you can watch the video. We were like, well, that wasn't really worth anything when we did it last night. But to just talk about the different things that, if we talk about different themes and ideas, the wine, cheese, and chocolate is huge right now when we start thinking about that. And again, those party sets, or what do we call them? The party packs are online. So you can go in under marketing imagery. So for either virtual or cooking, they've got some great recipes in there. And, that's just something, if you've got a group, you can say, we can either do a wine, cheese, and chocolate party. We can get those people that do just sort of want to have fun. And, we're talking about this being the month of love. Who doesn't love wine, cheese, or chocolate, really? That's, it doesn't matter if you don't have somebody to love. You got those three things to love. So we can focus on that. But the other option too is, again, we talked about the quick cooker. I definitely would still be on that Instapot. Let me help you use that product from the fall, that you got at Christmas that's still in the box. Did you have something, Heidi? No, you didn't. No. Oh, okay.
I took myself off mute just in case I need to chime in.
You need to talk? Oh, okay, good.
Okay. You're doing good. Keep on going.
So this is just, again, those are some ideas on what to do and how to get some parties booked. And again, we're going to talk more about this in words to use and stuff in the Bookings Bootcamp. If you're not in there, get in there, because we're going to start doing that this week. Again, these adorable little bags. If $750 in sales or more this month, again, about 2 parties you do this month, you're going to get a set of these. And they're just adorable. Think about all the, look, she's the groceries on here, the conversation you can have at the grocery, just even with the checker. But look, this girl's got her gym clothes and stuff in here. These are just cute little bags. They're just going to be like reusable grocery bags, but you really can use them for anything. And they're just a great, the logo wear like this. This is a great advertisement for you and your business. Let's talk about this. This is very exciting, and I'm going to tell you why. I hope you guys saw my live last week about what happened last month, that we were 1 away from last year of how many, but we welcomed 12 people to our team last month. That is incredible. That was really exciting that we were to grow that much. I'm really looking, I know that there's a lot of leads still out there, and a lot of momentum and stuff going. So this, I think, besides the cooker being free, to get that rock crock with the slow cooker is like a really, probably second best of what somebody could earn. But it's just a really exciting special that they're offering. Here's this recruiter offer right here. This is what I'm going to tell you. They never do this. Very rarely do they ever give us anything over and beyond the normal of what to help new people get started. So they're also, if you do help somebody get started this month, that 100 Pampered Chef dollars, no limit. So you could recruit 20 people this month and get 2,000 Pampered Chef dollars. And it is, we talk about this when when your new consultant submits their $12.50 in their first 30 days. But the cool thing is, this is a great prize. Your new consultant is going to want to start and get going and do their $12.50 in their first 30 days because they want that awesome gift there too. So this is something that we're definitely still working on and still working. I don't think you guys can see my board up here, can you? This is sort of my new, I got to change the marker because it doesn't look really readable, but it's our direct teams and where we sort of are with teams and stuff. So we really are looking to grow and rebuild this year. So definitely, again, I always put that plug out there that I don't care whether you think, oh my gosh, I never want to be a director. I don't want to do this. This is something this is a way that you can help people. And we don't know, we just had several new consultants that started last month that were consultants in the past. They've been consultants. One girl, like 13 years ago on my team, she was a consultant. And now was the right time to start for whatever reason. Again, we just never know why people want to start this business. And if we're not offering it, we're really doing a disservice to people. One of the things that I always tell you is if you have somebody that's vaguely even interested, remember the next thing you say is, let me do a three-way call or a message. Can I do a three-way message with my director? And because she's been around the block, she's been around forever, she could help you answer your questions and get me involved right away. Because again, I'll take over, recruit them for you. You'll get your bonuses and stuff, and that we can help that person get started. That's what I'm really impressed. I'm very sad. It hurts my heart to think that there are people out there that don't know that they can do this. That this opportunity is not for them. It's only for you guys. That you guys here on this call, because nobody's ever asked them, they don't think that they can do it, and that hurts my heart. So I want to make sure that we share the love, make sure everybody knows about this. Okay, so what is next? What else do we have? Oh, hello. Oh, we don't want to jump straight into that. Okay, so we're still talking about Disney. I think you guys have probably gone through, and I hope that you guys sort of know, we're right into the Disney thing. We were talking about this last night, that there are consultants that start their business in June or even July and still earn a trip for that year. Like, it is not something, I don't care if you haven't did anything last month, or you're getting a late start, or you don't decide till May that you want to earn this trip. It is doable for every one of you on this call. And the amazing thing, again, is unlike our regular trips that are for 2, this is for 4. So this is for 4 people. And it's the same amount that we have to earn for any of those other trips for 2. And we were just having this discussion. Somebody had said that, people are going to Hawaii and stuff. They just went up again with the tickets, right, Patty, on how much the tickets cost to get into the parks and stuff. And it's actually more expensive for a family to go to Disney World than it is to Hawaii. That's because of how expensive. So the fact that you can earn this for free is amazing. And if you don't want to take kids, Stacy, you don't have to. You guys can just go. But they're already, as old as they are, they've already signed up that they're going. It really is. So again, these are the ways that you can earn points, and you can track this right online. There's a great visual that you can do as well. If you earn 3,000 for every new consultant, and when they qualify, you get 3,000 points. Now, let me say it. Look at the next one. 1 point for every $1 in commissionable sales. So that would mean that you'd have to do a $3,000 show is the same points as that new consultant that you helped get started. That new consultant does not have to qualify within their first 30 days either. So that's something fun too. If you recruited somebody, let's say Patty, your daughter, she hasn't qualified yet. Let's say she started last month. She gets on the ball, or last year, she starts on the ball and she qualifies this month or this year, you get 3,000 points for her. So that's something that, like it's when they qualify that you get those 3,000 points. And somebody on your team, and again, we've so many things in line this year, these different trainings we've got, new consultant trainings and stuff, that we really are looking for people that want to do more with their business and being able to take them and carry them and walk right with them to build their business. That's what we're doing with. So if somebody does come in and wants to build this into something, if you have somebody that you help get started and they become a director, you're going to get 6,000 points. We also have this consistency thing too, that every quarter, and so maybe if you didn't make it for this quarter, you still have the next 3 quarters. That's still 3,000 points per grab. But if you do 2,000 in sales each month of the quarter, that you get a 4,000 bonus points. So that's, or 1,000 bonus points per cover. So very exciting. I'm telling you, this will be our 4th time Disney with Pampered Chef, and it's an amazing, amazing trip. You won't ever have gone to Disney until you go with Pampered Chef. One of the other things, I don't know if you guys have seen these excellent awards. If you've ever seen us talk about, I always talk about like my ring, like it's like the Super Bowl ring. We always talk about the jewelry and stuff like that you could earn over the years. What they did, I guess people didn't like the ring. Or that kind of specific jewelry. So what the Pampered Chef did is they went to this, where it's actually a Visa card. So we're on the end of that, but it's definitely worth, if you've been around a little bit, to check your numbers to see where you are. But it started in June 1st. It'll end May 31st. That's the earning period for the excellence. And then these 4 different categories that you can earn them in. The personal sales one is 55,000 in personal sales, if you do that between those 2 dates. Personal recruits, and they have to be qualified, that number is 15. Developing leaders, that's on a point basis, and like if you have somebody on your team that becomes a team leader or a senior consultant and then director, like you get different points for that. And then organizational sales volume, I believe, is that if your organization sells $1 million in a year. We've never hit that, but I have hit it in 3 categories before. I've hit it in 2 categories. And 1, of course, but so it definitely is out there. There'll be a new one starting June 1st, but I definitely would check your numbers, check your excellence awards. You can track that. You can go into promotions and see that. Some big things, that the company has out for us. Okay, so let's do our monthly recognition, right? Monthly recognition for the team. So here are our top sellers for the organizations. Number 1, and Bobby's on here. We got to celebrate her last night. $3,099. She got over that 3,000 mark for the free stuff, which was very exciting. Vicki Labonte was number 2 with 1,712. Jen Tagle is on here at number 3. Yay, Jen! Hi, Faith. 1,511. Megan Trendy was number 4 with 1,523. And then Michelle Lamro was 1,069. This is for the whole organization. These are sales for the whole organization, not including directors. And then we have top recruiters. We had some top recruiters going on. Christina Maddox, a new consultant, she had 2 new people. Alicia DeRoche had 1. Rose Bolton had 1. Ashley Savard 1. Ellen Trundy. And Patty Todd is on here. She got on the list for recruiters. So again, a really exciting month, and I am looking to do this again this month. Like, I am really excited. If anybody's thinking you've got a lead or you really want to sort of dabble in the recruiting thing, let me know, because we can definitely, I can give you some words and help you do that. Just to sort of open that door, get your toe in there, that you can start really asking people and offering this. Just so you know where your directors were for the month 2. This is, so see, Tori, I put it up there. You wanted to see it, Tori, right? So again, your directors not only are directors and worries about your teams, but we also worry about, oh shoot, I gotta put it in. We also worry about our personal sales. We're personal consultants as well. So so you can see what I did, and Jen Howell did 3,709, Heidi 3,370 with 1 recruit. Corey 32.52, and Jen Gagnon did 17.16. So a really good month. But again, these are your directors, and you know, again, that's they're not only running their teams, but you can see a really strong personal business as well, which is fun. Okay, so that is it. That's what we've got. That was that meeting and what those dates were and stuff like that. One of the other things I was just thinking, because I felt like I shared some other dates last night about when things, if you earned new products, when they will be coming. I feel like I should have.
It was like the middle of February.
I feel like I shared that, didn't I?
I think it was this week.
I think it is this week.
Yeah.
I think it's this week. So this week you will get your changeover packs, like we talked about, the catalogs and stuff. Plus, if you earned any of the December products, those will come this week. If you earned any January free-for-all products, they will come next week. That was what the numbers were. So, but again, everything's available right now that you can order if you need to get your catalogs ready and stuff like that. But get in on the booking boot camp for February, because we don't want to miss out on February, because you're going to have a strong February, which again is going to launch you right into March for booking. Does anybody have any questions or comments? You can unmute yourselves if you want to.
I have a question.
Yes, Brady.
So the catalogs are not till March 1st, but the free products or samples that we have, can we start showing those like on our Facebook and our group pages?
Well, you can. I mean, you can show, but nobody can order them. They can't order them till March 1st. So you can even show people the catalogs this month, but they can't. So, but I will tell you that I would not do it until your February's book.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't get all worked up with it until, right now, if you want to show stuff, I would be showing them stoneware and stuff like that. Like that's what I would be focusing on for this month. So unless you're booked for February, I would not be showing anybody March stuff yet.
Yeah, we kind of say, like, if you want to like private message them or something and tell them about it, but then you have to figure that there's other consultants and stuff out there who are still trying to book their February. And if they see your posts about March, then they're not going to get those.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I mean, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever thought of it. I mean, I guess, that totally makes sense. I mean, you will start seeing people out there talking about their stuff. And I think, though, if you do stuff, I think it's probably okay if you were going to do some of the new stuff to do it in your private groups. You know what I mean? Like your VIP group. But
a lot of the times we create those blurred out pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Of the new products.
More virtual stuff. So because I've already seen them floating around. I mean, I've already seen the new. I mean, I would just say the rule of thumb would be, and here's what I always say to people too. People are like, oh, I want to wait till the new stuff. I'm like, totally double dip. Have your party this month. And then we will get bookings for next month, and then you can get the new stuff for half off next month, from those other parties. That's always, say don't miss out on the stoneware. They want that glaze. They want that big bowl. They want, they want the little platters and stuff like that. So get them to double dip. So if I did have somebody that looked at the new stuff and said, oh, I want to wait for the new stuff, I'd say get in on it now, because again, we've got the list of discontinued stuff, but we also have, that stoneware special is amazing. How much is that big bowl? If they get the big bowl for 60% off, how much is it for you? It's freaking beautiful. I got people buying that outright. So good. Does that answer you, Grady? So we just went around the block with all kinds of different thoughts on that. Here's the message. Book your February, Grady. All right, who else? Anybody else have any questions or thoughts?
It would be $27.
That is ridiculous. I'm going to get another one. You know, and that's another reason why that you could do, I mean, we'll talk about this in the booking boot camp, but you guys will get the secret kind of thing to do your own. We've done out with the old, in with the new kind of parties that you could towards the end of the month do talking about the discontinued and stuff like that. Also, one of the things to let you know, and I don't know what exactly, but we were talking about that there are some price increases in the catalog as well. And quite a bit of them. They're not like 89% of them are less than $1, but there are some price increases just because they have to worry about with the shipping and stuff like that from internationally, some of our products that are made overseas and stuff. So again, it's very on trend with what everybody else is doing, but a good reason to have this out with the, in with the out with the old, in with the new kind of party, so that you could do your own. And maybe then give them those teasers. It would be a great place for them to sell, but then also to, to book some things in the March as well. But I would say to do it later in the month too. Yes, Tori, I saw that too. That's what reminded me that about the prices. So do you have any old, if you're doing virtual parties, and any old pictures that you're using that have prices on stuff, you got to check them because they may have changed. So good. All right. Well, I'm excited about February again. If you're not in the bookings boot camp and you need bookings, if you don't need bookings, then don't get on the booking boot camp. If you need bookings, that would be a great place for you to be. And because we're going to work on that, and that's where we're going to do a lot of training throughout the month on that. And then we're just gonna blow it out of the water for February, and then get started in the new season. So good. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on and doing this little recap. I'm feeling we'll see a lot of people are going to watch the recording too, but I'm glad that we were able to do it this way. So have a great week. Have a great evening. And then I will talk to you guys soon. Good night.